Yoshinobu Yamamoto out to do the catch here.
Millions watched it live. Taehyung's historic first pitch at Dodgers Stadium. Hello ARMY and K-pop lovers all over the world. Welcome back to BTS fans, the channel that always takes you deeper into the most historic and heart-pounding BTS and ARMY moments. Today's story is not just a recap, it's a journey into a night when music, sports, and global culture collided. A night that will forever be etched into the memories of millions, the night when Kim Taehyung, better known as V of BTS, stepped onto the legendary mound at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles and transformed an ordinary baseball game into a worldwide phenomenon. The atmosphere before the moment. Close your eyes and imagine this, a crisp evening in Los Angeles. The sky painted with streaks of orange and purple as the sun dips below the horizon. The city, already buzzing with life, feels different tonight. Outside Dodger Stadium, thousands of fans gather hours before the first pitch. They come draped in purple merchandise, waving banners with VBTS, and heartfelt messages in dozens of languages. This isn't just a baseball crowd. This is a global pilgrimage. Fans from across the United States, California, Texas, New York, as well as Canada, Mexico, Brazil, France, Japan, Korea, and beyond have flown in for one singular reason, to witness a once-in-a-lifetime moment, Taehyung's ceremonial first pitch. Even before the gates open, the air vibrates with excitement. Street vendors sell purple flowers and fan-designed Taehyung shirts. Every corner echoes with BTS songs. Inside, the stadium becomes a sea of light sticks. Purple waves shimmer against the iconic Dodgers blue. The night feels electric, like the universe itself knows something historic is about to happen. A local sports reporter said, "I've been covering baseball for 20 years, but I've never seen this many international fans at a Dodgers game." That night, Dodger Stadium didn't belong to the Dodgers. It belonged to Taehyung. One fan from Texas tearfully told a reporter, "I've been saving for over a year for this moment. I don't care about the game's score. I came here for him. To see Taehyung with my own eyes." The anticipation. Taehyung appears. And then, the moment the entire world had been waiting for. The stadium announcer's voice booms. "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, from BTS, Kim Taehyung." The sound that followed was unlike anything the stadium had ever heard. A deafening roar shook the entire field. Cameras flashed. Phones shot up into the air. People screamed, cried, and chanted his name, V. 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 Taehyung emerged with that signature grace only he possesses. He wore a custom Dodgers jersey with the number 7, symbolizing BTS's 7 members, tucked neatly into his classic denim jeans. His white sneakers reflected the dazzling stadium lights. He smiled and waved, and with each small gesture, the decibel level skyrocketed. Dodgers players, accustomed to celebrity guests, were visibly stunned. Some even pulled out their own phones to record the moment. As one sports commentator later said, "We've hosted presidents and Hollywood stars, but we've never seen a reaction like this." The gesture that melted hearts. Before throwing the pitch, Taehyung did something small yet deeply meaningful. He bowed respectfully toward Yoshinobu Yamamoto, showing his genuine humility and respect for the game and its players. In that single bow, Taehyung captured hearts beyond ARMY. Baseball fans unfamiliar with K-pop saw the universal language of respect. A Dodgers commentator remarked, "Celebrities often come for the spotlight, but he came with sincerity. He brought grace, elegance, and an entire galaxy of fans." The legendary pitch, a strike, heard around the world. Then, the world held its breath. Taehyung stepped onto the mound. The ball in his hand. His eyes focused. His movements calm and confident. The crowd fell silent for a brief second as he raised his arm. And then, he released the ball. A perfect throw. Smooth, clean, and right into the catcher's glove. A strike. What followed was chaos, in the best way possible. The stadium erupted into a thunderous ovation. no one remained seated. Dodgers players clapped. Fans hugged strangers. Many had tears streaming down their faces. Even the seasoned sports commentators admitted, that's one of the most beautiful ceremonial pitches we've ever seen. Within minutes, videos of the pitch exploded online. Hashtags like #Taehyung at Dodgers, #FirstPitchWithV, and #VHistoryMaker topped Twitter worldwide. In just half an hour, more than 5 million tweets flooded social media. TikTok and Instagram reels of the moment crossed millions of views before the game even ended. Meeting legends, a moment beyond baseball. But the magic didn't end there. After the pitch, Taehyung headed toward the dugout, where he met none other than Shohei Ohtani, one of the greatest players in modern baseball. They shared a warm hug, a meeting of legends that transcended sports and music. Fans went wild. Clips of their hug spread like wildfire across the globe. Moments later, Taehyung was spotted chatting casually with Tyler Glasnow, another star player. What amazed everyone was how natural he seemed, as if he had always belonged there. Every smile, every handshake, every interaction felt genuine and magnetic. Dodger Stadium turns purple, a night like no other. As the game began, it became clear, this wasn't an ordinary night. The Dodgers might have been playing, but for many, the real highlight had already happened. Every time Taehyung waved to the crowd, the cheers reached a deafening pitch. A fan described the experience perfectly, it felt like a BTS fan meeting inside a baseball stadium. Even the Dodgers staff were stunned. One staff member said on a local broadcast, "We've hosted world leaders, A-list celebrities, and historic moments. But we've never seen anything like this." Taehyung didn't just show up, he transformed the atmosphere. The iconic declaration, "It's time for Dodger baseball." Then came one of the most iconic moments of the night. Taehyung grabbed the mic and with his deep, soulful voice declared, "It's time for Dodger baseball." It's a phrase normally spoken by the Dodgers announcer, but that night, it belonged to Taehyung. The sound of his voice sent chills across the stadium. Fans screamed, cried, and held onto each other. Online, ARMY said it felt as if the entire world paused for him. Global reactions, the world responds. The next day, the event dominated headlines worldwide. Major outlets like CNN, ESPN, The New York Times, BBC, and Forbes covered it extensively. Headlines declared, K-pop star V brings magic to Dodger Stadium. Kim Taehyung proves culture has no borders. A first pitch that felt like history in the making. In Korea, media called it the day Taehyung became the cultural bridge between East and West. In Japan, netizens couldn't stop talking about his hug with Ohtani. In Latin America, artists painted murals of Taehyung, immortalizing the moment on city walls. Social media was overwhelmed with love. He didn't just throw a ball. He threw love to the whole world. Not only ARMY fell for him, baseball fans became Taehyung fans, too. The cultural significance beyond the pitch. But what makes this moment truly historic isn't just the pitch, the hug, or the cheers. It's what it represents. Taehyung proved that BTS's influence is boundless, even during their military hiatus. That night, he wasn't just representing himself. He carried the pride of BTS, the love of ARMY, and the cultural richness of Korea onto the global stage. Cultural analysts noted, Taehyung's Dodger Stadium moment feels like a silent teaser for BTS's future. A reminder that when they return, they won't just make music, they'll continue shaping culture worldwide. Heartfelt closing, a night written in history. ARMY, when you look back on that night, you may not remember who won the Dodgers vs Reds game. But you will always remember the image of a young man from Daegu, standing on that mound, bowing with humility, throwing a perfect pitch, hugging Ohtani, and making the entire planet fall in love all over again. Kim Taehyung isn't just a singer. He is a cultural ambassador. A symbol of love. A bridge between worlds. And that night in Los Angeles, it wasn't just history. It was history written not with ink, but with light sticks, cheers, and tears of joy. ARMY, how did you feel when Taehyung shouted, "It's time for Dodger baseball"? Did you get goosebumps? Did you cry? Share your thoughts in the comments below.